Hello and welcome to Runescape. So today saw the release of the minigame Spotlight, and this means this guy here, Stanley Limelight, has appeared at a bunch of minigames which can be on the Spotlight rotation. Currently there's 15 minigames that are on rotation, and if you go to the one which is on Spotlight, you'll get Thaler, which is the currency, 5 times as quickly as you would playing a normal minigame. This is to try and increase the participation at minigames, so that you can actually get a game. So it seems a good idea. Anyway, I'm going to be focusing on looking at the armor and, well, the reward shop. So the existing rewards shops still exist, so you can still, I'm at pest control just now because that's the spotlighted one for this week, and you can still go and get commendations. Currently the games at pest control are over very quickly, so you barely gain any Thaler for doing it, because you get, for the spotlighted one, you get 1 Thaler every minute, and at an unspotlighted one it's 1 Thaler every 5 minutes. I've played 2 games, one on hard, one on easy, and I got 3 Thaler, so yeah, they're only lasting 1 or 2 minutes. So if it wasn't spotlighted, there would be no way. But that is on release, so it's extremely busy. However, because it's done like that, because you still get commendations, it is a good time to go for the void armor at the main shop. Now let's have a look at the prices of this. It says Thaler here, it's not an in-game item, so you have to come here to see how much you've got. I'm on the armor tab, so we have a bunch of armors. Some of the ones which are kind of interesting are obviously the Void Knight armor. Now currently that seems very expensive compared to, because I got 4 commendations for doing the hard one and I only got 2 Thaler, but obviously it depends on the time of it and how quickly it's going, but this is fairly expensive for some of these armors. For example, the Profound Decorative, which is what you kind of need for the Completionist Cape, is incredibly expensive, so it's still definitely hard to do, and it may even, well, I don't know, I've not actually tried, but 5,000 Castle War games or lots of games getting Thaler, I don't know. Anyway, so that's got Void Knight, and it's got the rings from mobilizing armies, which are quite useful. The rings, they seem an alright price, considering you can get a game before, but I don't know how easy it is to go and get that if there's people playing the game. If you go on a spotlighted week, it may still be easier to get it from the mobilizing army shop itself. So that means that this Thaler is probably most likely to be used for things which you cannot get from the minigame itself, because you'll go to a spotlighted week and then you'll get that minigame's currency, which you should probably spend on that minigame's items. The Thaler you should spend on items which you can't get from minigames. So there's a bunch of things like Slayer tickets, that's very cheap if you're doing other things, because I don't know how often that comes up on rotation. Some minigames come up more often than others. So here we have Miscellaneous. Some of the things which are very big to note are the things at the bottom here. We have Magic Notepaper, which is 500 Thaler for 100 notepaper. That is incredibly expensive. I don't know why you would do that. It is tradable, but that definitely means that I don't think that's getting devalued. That's probably staying the same price as it currently is, because things won't go up in price because they're not getting rarer. It's just an alternate method, but the alternate method isn't impacting on it. Silverhawk boots, now this may, well, so you can't trade them, but 750 is fairly expensive, and these are called Silverhawk Downs rather than Silverhawk Feathers. 35 for 1, or for 10 is probably fairly expensive, but at the same time they are quite expensive to buy. These ones can't be traded though, which means it may not affect the prices since they can't be traded. Then we've got, you can buy medium, hard and elite clue scrolls. Now that's quite a big thing. 200 compared to 45 is quite a big difference, considering the chances of getting a good reward are probably quite a lot lower, but then again, the rarity of getting an elite clue scroll from a creature isn't so good. So maybe that's probably based upon the creature's drop rate rather than the reward that you're likely to get from the clue. And then we've got prismatic, large fallen star, and random large fallen star. Random is slightly cheaper, but not by much. So I don't know, you may still want to go for the prismatic, and that's not too, it's fallen star, it's bonus XP, it's not actual XP, and a lot of shops you go and get actual XP anyway. On this shop you don't get the actual XP. And finally we have the limited edition. Now this is a big one because it's limited edition, because this is going to change. This isn't going to be here the whole time. And we've got all these skill items which go and boost like your XP in a certain skill by 1% for each item of clothing you're wearing. This is quite an important thing if you're going for a 99 or something, and you'll want to be wearing as much of these as you can. For like prayer, you definitely want to be wearing all the first aid stuff. So even though the price 360 is not too bad for them, the fact that they're limited edition and are not going to be here forever is a big thing. I hope that they stay there forever. Whether or not they will, I don't know. But it says limited edition, so that says they're probably not going to be there. So I would try and get as many of these as you need as you can, because you don't get them very often on Treasure Hunter, and this is a reliable way of getting them. You can't go and buy ones which you already have, which is good, they've grayed that out, but even so, I'd head for these first while you can get them. Then after that, the clue scrolls seem quite nice as a reward if you're wanting clue scrolls. It's an actual viable way to get clue scrolls. And after that, I think it's just, if you have lots of money you can buy whatever armor you're wanting, but the spotlight should actually mean that the main shops are useful if you're getting the commendations quicker. So obviously you can still go and get your experience. Anyway, that'll do. So the shop's good, it's alright, some of the prices are a bit expensive, but the idea of the spotlight itself is the best thing. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.